Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture Gayson McKenzie has fired back at accusations that he's dodging parliamentary accountability following mounting criticism over his repeated absences from key portfolio committee meetings. Currently on an official visit to Brazil, McKenzie took to social media to refute claims that he's shirking his duties and said, "I've never run away from accountability." All the ministers of BRICS meet once a year to agree on the work, plans and collaboration that governs our partnership. He explained that while he was engaging in multilateral discussions with counterparts from Brazil, Russia, India, the UAE, Indonesia, Ethiopia, Iran, and Egypt, he had instructed his departmental team to attend the committee sessions in his absence, and said we agreed on the way forward and signed the document, and also held bilaterals with some ministers. I shall appear on June 10 to answer whichever allegations or correction, but I could simply not miss this meeting. Let's not play politics by characterizing me as running away from answering any questions. Both members of Portfolio Committee on Sports, Arts and Culture weren't buying it. McKenzie's absence from this week's critical meeting, where South African Football Association SAFA President Danny Jordaan was grilled over financial governance, fueled growing frustration among members of parliament. McKenzie's deputy, Peace Mabe, was also absent, reportedly attending a separate select committee sitting. Committee members say Gayson McKenzie's absence is not an isolated incident, but part of a worrying trend. The ANC Member of Parliament, Kgalodle Gabo, said, "I think this is the fifth meeting. It's not the sixth where the minister is not attending." To a large extent, the minister has concluded that he is not going to account to this portfolio committee. Gabo called for the minister to be officially summoned, insisting the committee draft a report detailing efforts to secure his appearance. He also accused McKenzie of sidestepping institutional accountability in favor of social media rebuttals, and said, but the minister would rather run to X or other social networking platforms to rebut the views raised in the proper forum. This matter cannot be taken lightly. We are not running a social media government seeking likes. Committee Chairperson Joe McLuhan wrote that McKenzie's apology was unsatisfactory and said the same applied to the deputy minister, and said whether it's sport, arts and culture, whatever the case may be, we cannot proceed in this fashion. The minister is accountable to Parliament. There are matters only he can answer. He cited the National Sports and Recreation Act, which requires all sports bodies to submit annual reports to both the department and Parliament. McLuhan also took issue with the minister's unilateral actions, referencing the unexplained dissolution of state entities like Silapa without consultation or prior briefings to the committee. Further concerns were raised over unfilled senior roles in the department. He said in October 2024, we were told by the minister that the Director General will be appointed by November. It's June 2025 and key posts to remain vacant. We are in the crisis mode with Minister McKenzie. EFF Member of Parliament Eugene Mthethwa argued that McKenzie's absenteeism could no longer be treated informally, and said any organization knows that if you are an executive and you miss 3 consecutive meetings, you are removed. This must apply here, calling for a formal policy on ministerial attendance. Several members of parliament echoed the sentiment, agreeing that the minister's conduct undermines the committee's work and erodes public trust. McLuhan said Football South Africa and the public at large will be disappointed to learn that the minister was again absent for this long-anticipated engagement. McKenzie is expected to appear before the committee on June 10, where members of parliament have made it clear the time for social media explanations is over. Accountability, they insist, must happen in Parliament, not online. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.